In the shadowy corners of the internet, a new kind of war is being waged. It's not fought with bullets or bombs, but with something far more intangible: code and its fuel. Technology once hailed as the ultimate tool for decentralization and freedom. This is the story of how the blockchain, an invention designed to challenge the very nature of state power, has been twisted into one of its most formidable weapons. It's a war fought in whispers, through encrypted messages and anonymous transactions, where the front lines are digital and the casualties are measured in stolen data and crippled economies. The battlefield is a complex web of decentralized finance, and the soldiers are state-sponsored hacking syndicates. Groups like Russia's notorious Cozy Bear, North Korea's Lazarus Group, and Iran's APT-34 operate with the precision of special forces. But their arsenals are filled with ransomware, spyware, and sophisticated phishing campaigns. Their mission is clear: to finance espionage, destabilize adversaries, and project power in a world where digital dominance is paramount. They've turned the blockchain's promise of anonymity into a shield, laundering billions of dollars through a maze of crypto wallets and decentralized exchanges, funding everything from nuclear programs to intelligence operations. It all started with a simple, revolutionary idea. In 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto introduced Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system built on a technology called the blockchain. It was a ledger, but unlike any before it, it was decentralized, meaning no single entity, no bank, no government controlled it. It was transparent, with every transaction recorded for all to see, yet pseudonymous, offering a veil of privacy to its users. For early adopters, crypto wasn't just a currency. It was a declaration of independence from the traditional financial system. It was a tool for the people, a way to fight back against the very institutions that now wield it as a weapon. The irony is staggering. The blockchain was created to break the chains of centralized power, to offer a sanctuary from surveillance and control. But in the hands of nation-states, it has become a perfect instrument for covert operations. North Korea, a nation cut off from the global financial system by heavy sanctions, has become a crypto superpower out of necessity. Its elite cyber warfare unit, the Lazarus Group, is suspected of masterminding some of the largest crypto heists in history. They aren't just stealing for personal enrichment. They are funding a regime. The stolen Ether and Bitcoin are funneled through a sophisticated laundering process, using privacy coins and unregulated exchanges to obscure their origin before being converted into hard currency to finance the country's military ambitions. Russia, too, has embraced this new form of warfare. Its intelligence agencies have been linked to ransomware attacks that have paralyzed hospitals, shut down pipelines, and extorted millions from critical infrastructure in the West. The ransom is almost always demanded in cryptocurrency, allowing the funds to be moved across borders with an ease that would be impossible with traditional banking. These attacks aren't just about money. They're a form of geopolitical pressure, a way to sow chaos and demonstrate the vulnerability of their rivals without firing a single shot. The blockchain provides the financial plumbing for this modern form of asymmetrical warfare, enabling a level of plausible deniability that old-school espionage could only dream of. For years, these digital ghosts seemed untouchable, their transactions vanishing into the crypto ether. But the hunters are learning the ways of the hunted. Specialized units within the FBI, Interpol, and other international law enforcement agencies are now fighting fire with fire. They have become blockchain detectives, masters of a new kind of financial forensics. They may not know the real-world identity behind a wallet address, but they can follow the money. Using advanced analytics and collaborating with private blockchain intelligence firms, they trace the flow of stolen funds from wallet to wallet, through complex chains of transactions designed to throw them off the scent. Their break came when they realized the hacker's weakness, the bridge between the digital and physical worlds. To be useful, stolen crypto must eventually be converted into traditional currency, and that often means using a centralized exchange. These exchanges, under increasing regulatory pressure, require customer identification. This is the choke point. Investigators can subpoena exchanges, link wallet addresses to real identities, and begin to unmask the phantoms behind the screen. They build a map of the criminal network, a constellation of interconnected wallets that reveals the structure of these state-sponsored groups. It's a painstaking process, like assembling a million-piece puzzle in the dark, but it's starting to yield results. This new front in financial warfare creates a fascinating closed loop, one that connects directly to the chaos we've seen unfold in previous years. Remember the widespread disruption caused by the ransomware attacks on colonial pipelines and global shipping firms. The funds extorted in those hacks paid out in Bitcoin didn't just disappear. We can now see where they went. Through blockchain analysis, investigators have linked those ransom payments to wallets associated with Russian intelligence. The money stolen from an American company was used to finance the very espionage operations targeting American interests. It's a self-sustaining cycle of conflict, where the spoils of one cyber addict directly fund the next. This is where the story comes full circle. The blockchain, conceived as a tool of liberation, is now a pillar of a new architecture of control. It has been co-opted by the very powers it was meant to subvert. The dream of a decentralized utopia, free from the grasp of governments, has given way to a harsher reality. In this new world, the blockchain is a dual-use technology, much like nuclear energy. It holds the potential for incredible innovation and empowerment. But it also provides the means for devastating conflict and oppression. The code that was supposed to set us free is now being used to project power, to finance wars, and to undermine the stability of nations. The future of this conflict will be defined by an escalating arms race. As investigators get better at tracing transactions, hackers will develop more sophisticated methods of concealment. They will leverage privacy-enhancing technologies, decentralized mixers that jumble transactions from thousands of users, and a constantly evolving landscape of unregulated financial tools. It will be a perpetual cat-and-mouse game played out on a global digital stage. The stakes couldn't be higher. This is not just about stolen money or data breaches. It's about national security, economic stability, and the very integrity of our digital lives. We stand at a crossroads. The battle for the soul of the blockchain is underway, and its outcome will shape the 21st century. The same technology that allows a dissident to receive anonymous donations could also allow a rogue state to fund a dirty bomb. As we continue to build our world on a foundation of digital systems, we must confront this new reality. The war is already here. It's being fought right now, in the ones and zeros of the blockchain, and we are all on the front line, whether we know it or not. The future is being written in code, and we must decide who holds the pen.